Coming up on Property Brothers.
I wish we hadn't bought the house.
We're willing to fight for this house.
I'll help them realize a fixer-upper could be their perfect home. And I'll transform it into their dream home. Hold on one sec here. Welcome to your new home.
It's stunning.
Glenda and Dave have abandoned their home in the country in search of a new life here in the city. That's right. They're currently living in a less than desirable rental, and they really need to be in something more modern and chic. They love shopping, but most of all, they love great food. Now they are speaking my language. I'm Drew. I love fancy clothes and fancy food. But I do.
I'm Glenda.
And I'm Dave.
And we've been together for 20 years. We raised our kids in the suburbs, and once they went off to school and got on their own, we decided that we wanted to live in the country.
Yeah, it was a good thought at the time. It just turned out to be an absolute disaster. It's a priority for me to be back in the city, chasing soccer balls with kids, grandkids.
Whoa! We love being in the heart of the city.
Having everything outside my door, you know, shows or restaurants.
Jazz bars.
And shoe shops.
We lived in the country for over 3 years. Our house sold, and then we quickly had to find something, and this is all we could find.
It's a rental. This place is dysfunctional. The one thing that drives me crazy about this kitchen is this dishwasher.
David is obsessed with the dishwasher.
I always hit my shins. It just drives me nuts.
This is the master bathroom, and I hate it. Everything about it is wrong.
What bothers me about this living room is the location of the fireplace. It's not the focal point, and it's pushed over to the corner.
We have 4 children and 4 grandchildren, and look at this table.
House hunting, it never seems to end. I can't put her through another renovation.
Do you remember the contractor we had? He smoked cigarettes, he burnt holes in our furniture, and you just said, be quiet or he'll leave. It's not happening.
On our wish list is an urban home.
With a modern chic look.
Open concept.
And a functional custom kitchen. Luxurious bathroom.
A fireplace.
A lot of space for entertaining.
And we can find a place where I can walk to work. That's a real bonus. Our budget is $1,095,000.
Did I mention that I hate renos?
In terms of renovations, it seems that Glenda and Dave have been to the dark side and back. Yeah, so I'm guessing showing them a house with all the bells and whistles done isn't going to be a challenge. But we will show them that city living still comes at a cost that may shock them. This is an awesome property. It might look like a rundown warehouse on the outside, but you're not going to believe the inside.
I love the neighborhood. Oh, I love the woodwork. The light, bright, airy.
Oh, this is neat.
Oh, my goodness. This is really spacious. I love the high ceilings. The house is not what I expected at all. It's highly deceptive when you come to the front door.
People are coming right into a party space, which I think is terrific.
Is there a party couple?
One of us more so than the other.
Go on into the main area of the house, though.
Oh, my goodness. I can certainly see myself living here. Wow.
Look at the beam ceiling.
Oh, what a kitchen.
Oh, a kitchen.
You don't really find a lot of houses that have 13-foot ceilings. Look at all this prep space, too.
Oh, now what is this? Is this concrete?
Yeah, it's concrete.
It's gorgeous. It's really unique. I haven't seen that.
This kitchen gives you all the prep space you need, cabinet space, and room to move.
The people space. That's very important with us.
I love the high ceilings, the open concept, the ability to entertain, have family over, and lots of space to run around. And get
No
the dishwasher opened.
Who's the bumpy one when they're cooking?
I kind of move fast without looking, so probably me.
When I cook, I feel like that. A little bit. Yeah.
This room is tremendous. It's a living room, a dining room, a great room. There's enough space to put 30, 40 people if you had to, and comfortably. Look at the fireplace. In the winter, when we have people here, it'll warm the whole place.
A little bit of character, too.
Yeah.
Almost looks Southwestern in a lot of ways. These stairs are spectacular.
Yeah, that is custom made. Well, up to the master suite.
Oh, this is spectacular. Look at the deck.
Oh, wow.
How light and airy and
I love
gorgeous it is.
I love it.
And high ceilings up here as well. It's kind of nice to have that on the second floor.
Oh my, this is gorgeous.
And come right around here. This is your master bathroom.
Oh, this is gorgeous. The marble, and I love the stand.
A little sunken tub.
Basin.
You should be pleased.
It's like a bonus, going upstairs and finding this treasure of a bedroom that looks out over the city. Oh, I truly could live here.
I could as well. This is great.
400 square feet outside. I mean, this is the size of some people's condos downtown. You get this on a balcony. Why don't we head back downstairs? We'll talk numbers. Can you see yourselves living in this house?
I can, hands down, no contest.
I love it.
This house with everything you want and move-in ready is listed for $1,598,000.
Oh. We can't do that. The price is probably fair for the house after seeing it. It's so spectacular, but it's way out of our range.
I know you don't like the idea of a renovation, but what is it that scares you so much? You have Jonathan here to help you.
You know, we've experienced every renovation nightmare possible. We've had contractors fall through our ceilings. We've had them walk away from projects, steal liquor out of our cabinet, replace it with water. We've had them take over our kitchen, eating, drinking, and taking our furniture away. I just don't want to go there again.
Okay, first of all, you're never going to be surprised with something because I'll make sure that you know right up front if there's potentially something that could hit our budget or hit our timeline. But more than that, I'm there to answer questions for you. I don't want you guys ever to feel like, I'm taking off with the renovation and that you're not in control.
Promises?
I promise. We're going to look at some fixer-uppers. Be ready for it because none of them look as nice as this. Okay, let's get to it. This is the house here. It's a great urban property right downtown, but it needs a complete overhaul. Don't be afraid.
You've got to be kidding me. This is absolutely dreadful.
It's dark, there's no fireplace. It just doesn't give you a good feeling when you walk in. It makes me feel unhappy. Where did you find this? This is not what I was expecting coming in here.
I found this in 1900. I've been saving it for many years for you.
It looks that way. It looks that way. High ceilings, but not much else.
It's an old home, and they've done some patchwork renovations along the way. They did update the windows as well at some point.
That was 1901, right?
In 1901, they updated the windows. If Glenda and Dave want to live in the thick of it, they have to realize that city homes come in all shapes and sizes. This home is a 2-story semi-detached with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 1,800 square feet. This house is close to parks, shopping, restaurants, and it could be the urban oasis they're looking for. I know you want a fireplace. We would put in a beautiful fireplace and make that a focal point. We would open everything up as well so that you have a lot more light coming through. This would be a complete transformation. I would put in all new hardwood floors and build you a gas fireplace with floating shelves on either side. You'd have comfortable contemporary furnishings, including a large sectional where you could snuggle up and read books in front of the fire with visiting grandchildren.
I think it sounds good, don't you think?
It does.
I'd like to see it. I'd like to understand what it's going to cost.
We'll get the cost. You're always hounding me about the number. It's okay. Let's see more of the house. Let's head to the kitchen. Go easy on the kitchen because, well, it's not dream stats.
Oh.
Wow.
Good thing. I mean, get right in here.
Gosh, I don't know which needs to go first, that window or these cabinets.
I'm not sure about this place.
I look at all the work that has to be done there, and it frightens me immensely.
And that no-sun sunroom out there?
It's called a sunless room. Yeah, we can brighten that up. The current state of the kitchen just does not cut it. I would demo the old sunroom, gaining an extra 200 square feet of workable space. I'd build a peninsula with a breakfast bar and redo the floor in gray cork. The lower cabinets would be a classic white, and I'd make the upper cabinets a contrasting gray. Stainless appliances and light quartz counters would finish it off.
It actually sounds perfect for us because we both like to cook.
All right.
Yeah, but I don't know if this has got enough width. We're still going to run into one another.
A little bumping can be fun, but who doesn't like to cook like this? Right? Two people turn there this way. I don't even know what I'm doing yet. Well, why don't we take this party upstairs and look at the rest of the house?
We got to keep moving on this staircase. It scares me.
Yeah, you're not going to get 2 people on this staircase.
So we have bathroom right here. You got to kind of walk around. It's an awkward layout.
Oh my gosh. One of the #1 things on my list was a luxurious bathroom. This bathroom is absolutely dreadful, to say the least. I couldn't even sit in that tub and stretch my legs out. That bathroom is an absolute joke.
Before you say too much, come around this corner and see this room over here. Yeah.
Is this another bathroom?
No. Would you consider this a bedroom? No. It's too small. However, merging these 2 rooms will give you a bathroom fit for a queen. I built you a large glass-enclosed shower stall in place of this tiny bathroom. That leaves this room where we're standing for a big clawfoot soaker tub and a large double vanity with marble counters.
If Jonathan can really do what he says he's going to do, I might consider the place.
As long as the budget works.
They have the nice paving stones throughout. There's a garden space off to the side. It's very quiet. I can see you guys back here relaxing, enjoying the sun.
There you go, darling.
I like the drapes.
Well, let's talk numbers first in this place. The list price of this house is $799,000. That's way below your max budget. This house is priced to sell. I'm positive multiple offers will come in. I would make my target price $840,000. I can have the renovation done in as fast as 6 weeks, but it would cost us $170,000 to do. That would bring you in at $1,010,000. That is 85 grand below your max budget of $1,095,000.
That I could live with.
I like the numbers. I like Jonathan's ideas. I just think I'd like to see some additional properties.
Yeah,
Okay.
and hopefully a little closer to where I work.
Okay, I can find you some more houses. Here we go. This house has a little bit wider footprint for you guys.
Yeah, but there's no backyard. You need a backyard.
All right, we will keep looking. This is the house right here. It's nice and close to your work.
We need more square footage.
This is the house here. Does need a little bit of landscaping.
I like the house, but I don't want to share 2 walls. I don't mind one.
Well, it's been exhausting. We're doing a lot of walking.
You said you wanted exercise, and, this is part of
I
it.
want to exercise for days.
This is the house right here. It was actually built in 1890.
That's got a lot of character.
Come on in. Oh, that door sticks a little bit.
Wow.
What do you think?
Not much. Ugh.
This house was built in 1890. They did a renovation in the 80s, and then you can see these floors were actually only a few years old. This is an engineered hardwood.
I hate it. I had it in the last house, and every time Dave took off his shoes, there was these wet, sweaty footprints all over the place.
Because it was dark?
Exactly. I absolutely hate it.
Dave, help me out here. Find some positive. Find some light.
I like the fireplace. I think it's stunning. I love the fireplace. Wood burning gives me a feeling of home.
I'm not having any part of it. I've dragged the wood in. I've cleaned the mess. I've shoveled out all the... yeah, right. Frankly, I think it just totally takes over the room. Between the stair and this fireplace, there's no floor space left after you deal with all the marble here.
So what we have to look to do is tone it down a little bit, and I can always convert it to gas. Glenda and Dave haven't really warmed up to the whole reno idea yet, but this already open concept home should help them see the potential. It's a semi-detached 3-story home with 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and it's spread out over 2,500 square feet. Located in the heart of the city, this home is exactly what Glenda and Dave are looking for.
The staircase is dated.
It feels like a cruise ship.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I'm waiting for the drills to start happening where they're running up and down with the life vests on.
I was on a cruise ship in the 80s, and I think those stairs were on it.
By eliminating the bad and keeping all the good, we'll create a space that is perfect for you. I'll put in light hardwood floors and give the staircase a complete makeover. I'll remove the marble wings off the fireplace and add floating bookshelves. I'll convert the fireplace to gas, and I'll add comfortable seating so it'll be the focal point of the room.
I love Jonathan's ideas for the living room. I think it could be a great space for entertaining. What do you think?
I like your design idea. I just can't see the execution.
I feel like we are on the same channel, and maybe we need to switch channels. Let's go to the back of the house. Typically, I don't like to have the back of your fridge exposed. This is your dining area.
It's a little small.
Are you at the point where it's comical now?
Yeah, I mean, what's it supposed to be, really? You know, we entertain. What are we going to do, stack people? It just doesn't work.
Come into the kitchen here. You have these beautiful big skylights, bring in all the natural light. You know, there's actually a fair bit of space in here. It would just be that reconfiguration that it needs.
Kitchen doesn't make sense with the fridge, the dishwasher, the sink. None of it works. It doesn't flow properly.
And the kitchen is really dated. I've lived through the 80s once already, and I ditched the headband and the leg warmers. I'm not going back there again.
I know exactly what to do with this kitchen so that it perfectly suits your needs. I'll continue with new flooring through the kitchen and replace all these windows. I'll reconfigure the cabinet layout to give you more storage space and a much longer center island with a waterfall quartz counter. All the appliances will be stainless steel, and Dave, I promise I'll find a safe spot for your dishwasher.
I like what you're saying. I really actually like the space, the natural light.
What do you think of the garden?
Oh, this is kind of cute, actually.
I think you guys need to have a nice little table outside here on the patio to enjoy some meals, watch the sun go down.
Now you're talking.
Why don't we head upstairs and look at the rest of the house?
Okay. Oh my gosh, what is this? Talk about 80s. I mean,
What are you talking about? This is a spa-like bathroom. Look at this thing. Step into that shower. You tell me.
I'm afraid to.
You tell me functionally, does that do what it's supposed to do? It's useless. The smallest shower attached to the largest bathroom I've ever seen.
The only word I have is claustrophobic.
this is incredible. And the tub, I mean, it takes up the entire bathroom. And how do you get in and out of there? I really want a great big soaker tub where I can lie back and Dave can peel me a grape and pour me a glass of wine. And
Can you? I guarantee you there's a luxurious bathroom hidden underneath all this 80s on the surface. But you'll have to use your imagination. I'm going to completely gut this room, allowing me to even out the floors. I'll make the color palette a relaxing ivory, and I'll put in a big soaker tub. I'll install a double vanity on one side, and for you, Glenda, a makeup station with even more storage space.
sounds stunning. With Jonathan's ideas, I truly believe that this space could be beautiful.
But why don't we get out of this terrible bathroom and talk numbers downstairs?
All right.
Sounds good.
I can already picture the complete transformation of this main floor, but it comes to a price.
And we're waiting for that.
The list price on this house is $929,000. Now keep in mind, this house is listed to sell, but I still think we can get them down a little bit. The seller's not taking any offers until the weekend, so we have a few days to think about it. I think our target price should be $900,000. The renovation would cost us $175,000, but I can have it done fast in 6 weeks. Once it's all done, it would be amazing. You would absolutely love it, and you will not have that stressful renovation experience that you've had before.
That's key.
Absolutely. And that, frankly, is the biggest hurdle for me coming in here.
Right. But think it through, pros and cons, and then I'll touch base with you guys in the next couple of days, and we'll figure out which one you want to put an offer on. Okay?
Sounds good.
I'm meeting with Glenda and Dave now. I just need to know which house they've decided on. Hey, guys.
Hi, Jer.
Have you made any decision?
Not yet.
Well, let's go over pros and cons. We have, first of all, that urban overhaul. That house needed a ton of work, but it's downtown, great neighborhood. The list price is $799,000, so it's a lot less than the other property. I would say our target price should be $840,000 though. They are priced extremely low because they're trying to get multiple offers. Yeah. We want to make sure we come in with a strong offer. The renovation will be $170,000, big renovation, and that would bring us in at $1,010,000, but that is 85 grand below your max budget of $1,095,000. And the renovation would take 6 weeks.
Okay. And that's the part that appeals to Dave. It's the number, no question.
Yeah. The 80s cruise ship has 2,500 square feet, so a little bit bigger, but it also has a bigger price point. Listed at $929,000. I would go in with a target price of $900,000. We would do a renovation of $175,000, and that would bring you in at $1,075,000. That's 20 grand below your max budget of $1,095,000. And it's a 6-week renovation. Well, keep in mind, though, it only has 2 bedrooms.
No, I know.
No, I'm less concerned about that. I mean, it's just the two of us. My big concern, frankly, is the renovation. Both the time, the money, and the emotional investment. I know, and I know this is a stressful process. It's never easy when you're renovating. So, what do you think?
I think we know where we're going. Don't you?
Want more Property Brothers? Check out our videos online and before and after photos of our favorite renovations. Access behind-the-scenes pictures and additional video clips, including outtakes and bloopers, online now at hgtv.com/propertybrothers. Well?
Our decision is the 80s cruise ship.
All right. I had a feeling you're going to go for that place. Bigger bedrooms, more square footage. It's right where you want to be as well. I'd say market value is about from $9 to $915. So, you guys okay then if we make that our target price? $900,000? All right. I'll leave you to your wine. Talk to you soon.
Thanks.
We've made a decision. We'll see.
The seller rejected Dave and Glenda's initial offer. They counter back at full list price, $929,000.
We're really disappointed that the offer's been rejected.
We're willing to fight for this house and negotiate.
Lucky for us, we're the only offer on the table, so we're increasing our offer, but only to $905,000.
You're optimistic. I know you're more optimistic than I am.
Hey, guys.
There it is. Hi, Drew. Hi.
Well, quite the back and forth.
What's the verdict?
They've countered back again. So they came back at $910,000.
Oh, gee.
Now, personally, I don't think that's a bad price. I think that's still within that fair market range. I know you want the price down as far as possible, but you have to be realistic with market value.
You know, I'm just fed up with this whole process. I don't want to be house hunting any longer. I'm eager just to find a place and get settled. And, you know, this is the best we've seen.
Let's accept the offer.
Thank you.
You want to accept? Accept? Well, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's exciting. You bought a house. There's a ton of work for Jonathan ahead, but I can see you guys happy in this house.
I'm absolutely thrilled.
It's a great price for the house. I'm going to finish up the paperwork. You guys relax and celebrate, okay?
You shall.
Finally, city living has become a reality for Glenda and Dave. Now they have that downtown prime location they've always dreamed of, and all the action is just steps away from their front door. We landed the property for $910,000, giving Jonathan lots of cushion with his reno budget of $175,000. Now it's up to my brother to wow Glenda and Dave, who are really afraid of renovations. Glenda and Dave are now able to put their appalling temporary living situation behind them and move into their soon-to-be vibrant permanent city home. I'm going to transform this 80s cruise ship into a glamorous downtown home with an elegant living room for entertaining, a completely remodeled kitchen, and a spa-like master bath for Glenda. I am itching to get this bathroom torn apart because it is the ugliest bathroom I've ever come across. I'll let this be your first task. You guys can pull out your own toilet. Sounds great. Oh. Doesn't it sound great? You need to get out more if that's what you think sounds great. Throw on your gloves there. Go ahead.
Really? Are you serious? Come on.
We'll just bring over the top.
Well, I haven't got that far. We haven't even got over the bottom.
I'm hoping I don't end a marriage already because you guys are just getting started.
So, no, what are you really doing with this? Are you kidding me?
Well, I think the water's coming out. There's a hole in the back.
Yes, almost there. Oh, so close.
Show off. Wow.
Whoa.
I'm a little bit nervous about picking up a sledgehammer. I've never done it before.
One swing.
One swing.
See? All right. There's a first for everything. You seem like a natural. Glenn and Dave hate this hardwood flooring, and it shouldn't be in the bathroom leading right up to the shower anyway, so we're going to pry it out. The first layer comes up nice and easy, and then underneath that, it is built like a rock. What do you think's underneath there?
Concrete, from the sound of it.
You think there's critters? I have found critters in spaces like that.
There's got to be something under there, but what is it?
This thing is built so well, I just want to see inside to see what kind of structure we're dealing with.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell is that down there? I open it up, I can see right underneath the floor, and unfortunately, it's not good. They've got secondary joists raised up because there's ducting underneath.
No floor.
No, which means we may not actually be able to drop this floor down.
That really worries me because I hate the step and I want it gone.
Wow, you can actually see the original floor from 1896 down here. But this ductwork is right where we want to be, and that is feeding that vent right over there.
Can we move the vent?
We might be able to move the vent, and I might be stuck. The next thing I'm going to have to do is rip all the flooring up and get a clear picture of what I'm dealing with. In the meantime, we can start demolishing the kitchen. Here's the first break. I hope all that broken glass doesn't mean we're going to have bad luck with the rest of the reno.
I love to break things. The more I can rip down, the faster, the better.
All right.
Go
this looks
for
like.
it.
Hold on one second. Yep, that'll do it. There you go. A little destruction in your kitchen. No damage on the walls. We're good. Put that in there. You can't just place it down. It's a bin. You just have to throw it in there. That is better. Okay, we have a decision to make. We still have to demo the living room. There's all the floors that have to come up, the hearth on either side of the fireplace. Do you want to do that tonight, or do you want to do it tomorrow?
We're actually heading on vacation tomorrow.
You're joking.
No, we're not. We're out of here.
You're on your own.
They were not kidding when they said they're taking off on a cruise and leaving me to do the rest of the work.
Hi, Jonathan.
We're going nuts without you.
Count on you.
Jonathan, another day of renovations. Not so bad.
While Dave and Glenda are poolside, I'm tubside, getting to the bottom of what's going on with this multi-tiered bathroom floor. There's a mess of hidden HVAC ducts underneath these tiers that have to be relocated to level out the bathroom floor. We finally pulled out all the HVAC and can start framing up the new floors. Losing the sunken tub surround gives us another 2 feet of ceiling height in the bathroom. I bet Glenda and Dave are just kicking themselves that they're not here for this. We're reinforcing the subfloor throughout the main level and then adding a smooth coat of mortar just to level it all out. I'm going to give Glenda and Dave in-floor heating. My electricians are here installing all new light fixtures and upgrading the electrical throughout the house. I want to decommission this 80s cruise ship because nobody likes it when you walk in, but once I transform it, it's going to be beautiful and a real feature piece in this house. Removing the middle rails will create more clear sight lines to the back of the house. Dave wants to keep the marble, but we'll clean it off by getting rid of this frame around the fireplace and losing the hearth on the side. It's only a small opening, but the firebox in behind is enormous, so we'll have to remove some of the marble to get it out. The previous owners have used some heavy-duty adhesive to bond the marble together, which makes it hard to remove. Ah, crap. That's not good. I'm trying to be careful because we need to keep this main slab of marble, and sure enough, it breaks. It's a stone material, and sometimes stone material can have a hairline fracture in it, and as soon as you go to cut it, boom, the whole thing breaks. Now for these marble wings, I know we don't want to keep them, but hopefully we can repurpose the marble. Or not. It's breaking and it's chipping, and I'm going to have to change my entire plan with this fireplace. I've ordered up energy-efficient windows for the entire house. It kind of feels like Glenda and Dave have been gone forever, but with them out of my hair, I've made good progress on their house.
Oh my gosh,
Hey.
what a mess.
Oh, look at the fireplace. Watch your step.
Jeez.
What are you even doing here?
I'm making a mess. You gotta sometimes make a little bit of a mess before you clean things up. What do you think?
What happened to the fireplace?
We're still working on it. Oh, you mean the hole? The hole? You know, I was trying to remove the border around it, the trim piece, and it just, well, you can see, it's actually damaged on the surface where the adhesive was, but then the stone itself actually just broke in a big chunk. Well, we're gonna have to make a much bigger hole, too. In order to get your gas insert in, we've actually got to cut the marble back up to here so that we can actually fix the new venting and everything.
Are you going to be able to do that without cracking the marble?
Well, we hope.
It's
As
concerning.
long as it looks sleek when it's finished, it'll...
Well, it'll look
I'll leave
sleek.
that to you.
I'm gonna make sure it looks good.
I trust Jonathan in terms of his vision. I just love the marble so much that changing it, you know, sometimes change is difficult even for me to accept.
You've been busy while we've been away enjoying ourselves.
I have been a little bit busy, and there is one issue that we came across that is going to cost us a little bit more. We had the electrician going through, and of course, once we pulled back all the cabinets, we discovered there's a hidden sub-panel underneath where the lower cabinets were.
You're kidding.
Well, that's where we're putting our new range, and I have no idea why it would be there because it's not serving any purpose. And you're supposed to actually have a certain amount of clearance in front of it to access it anyway.
This is the part that I hate about renovations. You don't know what to expect.
What kind of cost are we dealing with here? Any idea?
It is an older panel anyway, so I assume he's probably going to want to put in a new one. A brand new panel and running it all the way underneath the stairs is going to be about $1,000.
Really?
Oof. And what about the dishwasher? Where is it finally going to get sorted out?
The dishwasher? Was something changing on it?
Dave's always complaining about the dishwasher. This is his hot button.
The dishwasher just goes
The
next to the sink.
dishwasher is always open. She always leaves it open so she can
That's not
continually
entirely
load it,
true.
right?
The reason it's open is because I'm the one loading it, because you leave them lying all over the counter and on the
But then
sink and everywhere else.
put the door up. It's like putting the toilet seat
I
down.
have a
Put the
better
door up.
suggestion. You load the dishwasher and close the door, and we won't have a problem.
You know, now I'm thinking it was a really good thing that they went away on vacation. Maybe they want to take another one already. This is the first I am seeing these two go at each other, and it's over a dishwasher. It's a dishwasher. The dishwasher goes either to the right of the sink or to the left of the sink. I have it to the right of the sink. So this is your island. You've got this nice big island. You're going to have your sink and your dishwasher right here. So it will open this way.
Can you find one with a tambour door that'll open up and down so that I don't fall over the door?
Well, I have a suggestion for you. Look before you walk in the kitchen. Don't just go running into the kitchen, you know. If the
I'm
door is
in the
down.
kitchen because I like to cook.
There's no such thing as a roll-top dishwasher.
It'll never get resolved because she will never change and I will never change because we're just old farts, you see.
I'm going with an extra tall front door for them with 4 panels of frosted glass. With the concrete floors cured, my workers can start installing the electric radiant floor heat mats. They're assembled to fit the room size and then sandwiched between layers of mortar. With everything leveled out in the bathroom upstairs, we can finally start installing drywall. I'm going with moisture-resistant drywall, perfect for rooms that get a lot of humidity. I've ordered up tempered glass panels for the stairwell, bringing it into this millennium. I have professional stone cutters in to deal with the marble fireplace. We need to remove enough marble to take out the old firebox and install a new gas insert. The new gas insert goes in today, and I know they're going to love it. I've had matching marble cut to size. We'll fit it into place, epoxy it, and buff out the seams. No one will be the wiser as to us cutting out a huge chunk to fit in the new fireplace. The dark and drab floors that Glenda hated are now gone. In their place, we're installing 5-inch plank oak floors that will make the place so much brighter. The kitchen's coming together with custom cabinets and soft closed drawers. It's lucky none of my workers were in the living room when all of a sudden we heard this horrifying crash. That was the sound of the entire marble facade falling down. The original install was done with just thin wires and glue, and that's not enough to support the weight of the stone. I need to tell Glenda and Dave right now, and to be honest, I'm dreading it. Hey.
Hi.
I wish I called you down here with better news, but unfortunately, it is not good. We had a bit of an incident inside, and the marble slab, the feature that you love, came crashing down, and it is not reusable.
Are you kidding?
No.
Was anybody hurt?
No, nobody was hurt, but we were cutting to put in the new fireplace. It turns out that that slab was not properly adhered, so the top slab came down, and then the bottom slab cracked. If you want that marble feature, we're going to have to replace all of it.
Well, it's going to be costly. I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
So who's paying for this? How does this all work?
Unfortunately, we can't go back after the previous homeowner. We don't know who did the install on it before. My guy's cutting out the fireplace. It's not their fault that somebody else installed it incorrectly, so unfortunately, it's going to have to come from the contingency.
Any idea of how much is the cost?
It's going to be definitely in the thousands. There's still a healthy amount of contingency since we've only had to relocate the HVAC and replace an electrical panel.
I hope the price isn't too much, Jonathan.
I hope so, too.
I wish we hadn't bought the house.
Here's a marble project that's actually going well. We're doing a herringbone pattern with the floor tiles and putting in a dimmer-controlled chandelier for soft lighting. Large-scale tiles are going into the shower and tub area. What is it they say about dark clouds and silver linings? Now that we've had to replace all the marble, I've selected a Calicut marble, which is a brighter white with more dramatic veining than the Carrera that was there before. Now, if we can just get it installed within the next 24 hours without breaking it, we'll be good. Am I nervous? Nah, I always seem to pull this stuff off in the end. Okay, yeah, I'm nervous.
Well, I'm a little bit scared here after all we've been through and just the whole renovation thing. I don't know what to expect and whether it's going to be what we want.
I think Dave is going to love that there's marble from floor to ceiling. Having to replace it is actually a blessing in disguise because we have a much better edge profile now. It does look beautiful, and they are pulling up anytime, so let's go. I feel good.
Oh, all right. I like it.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe it. It's stunning, really. It's absolutely stunning. It's stunning.
You're making me tear up here. You love it so much.
That's great.
It's beautiful. No,
Oh, I
really.
love the marble. I love it.
It's beautiful. So warm, inviting. It feels absolutely fabulous and welcoming. The color scheme is beautiful. It's subtle yet elegant, sophisticated. It's spectacular. Really. Oh my! I do too.
Sure.
But I think the biggest, boldest statement in this entire living room has to be this marble feature. Yeah, this is a beautiful fireplace.
Oh, it looks terrific. I love that it's one piece.
It's gas as well, which was very important to you.
It looks spectacular. It's shiny and new and fresh. And
I know you weren't a fan of engineered hardwood at first, Glenda, but
yes,
do you think it looks nice?
I think it looks great. I love how light and airy this room feels now. It blends so well with everything.
What do you think of those windows? Brand new.
Oh, this is going to be great.
It's
Wow.
beautiful. Great treatment.
Here it's going to be warm. It's going to be soundproof in the middle of winter. It's just going to be terrific.
Yeah, and having brand new windows and a brand new door adds so much value to a home, not just because it's energy efficient, but also aesthetically. I guarantee you that none of the other houses on the street, or actually in the city for that matter, look anything like this. This is one of a kind, and it goes to prove that all you really need is 4 walls and a little imagination.
Well, you definitely got that. Thank you.
This living room used to be dark and dreary. The first time you saw the place, you were looking for lifeboats to escape. But losing the marble wings from the fireplace, installing the light hardwood, and losing that harsh paint color really brightens it up.
I wanted to be able to come in and just feel good the moment I open the door. And I don't feel good. I feel great. Thank you.
I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do.
Really, it's gorgeous.
When you first walked in here, you weren't sold on the
No.
place. There were a lot of things. You pointed out the 80s cruise ship that was calling from the middle here. Well, look at that now with the glass on the bottom, having a nice soft gray, and then softening up the carpet, too. There's no cruise ship porting here.
It's clean. It simplifies it. It looks great. Well, I'm pleased. She's pleased. And I know there was financial implications about the fireplace, but it looks terrific now, and we're through it. And I know we're going to really enjoy it.
Oh, wow. This is lovely. Isn't that great?
I love this table. It actually looks like one solid piece of wood cut out of the tree and dropped onto the legs.
And we wanted to be able to entertain and have a space we
It'll
felt
hold it?
good.
It'll
Oh,
work?
my goodness. Yes. Oh, Dave, this is the piece to the top. I love the flow of the kitchen. Everything's open and accessible.
Oh, look at this dishwasher. Aha!
It's
great
where a
spot.
dishwasher should be. And you have a separate path where you will not trip over the dishwasher. There is so much prep space in this kitchen, so much cabinet space.
You need some tequila to go with those lines.
Oh, it'll come.
Really gorgeous.
What do you think of this backsplash?
It's absolutely beautiful. It just ties everything together. It's a real feature.
Looks like seashells.
And it goes all the way up above the vent hood,
I
too.
didn't even see that. That works really well.
The configuration of this kitchen just wasn't working before. Now there's better flow from the dining area and tons of room for 2 people to work together, entertaining friends and family. This useless old kitchen dining area that they had at the back here, it made no sense. So we've elongated the entire kitchen all the way to the back and put in those new windows to look into that beautiful private yard.
Gorgeous. Really.
Dave, I love seeing you smile so much.
You're speechless for the first time ever.
Skylights. We can see through.
You have actually not just skylights that have sensors so that if it does start to rain when you have them open, they will automatically close.
You're kidding.
I'm not
Really?
kidding.
It's been really stressful for me going through this process, knowing how apprehensive I am about renovations, always hoping for the best but expecting the worst, and fortunately I've got the best.
You haven't seen the bathroom yet.
Oh my goodness. This isn't even the same space. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Look at this. Look at this.
The previous design reminded me of an outdated steam bath, and 3 floor levels, that was just wrong. Leveling out the floors makes it feel even bigger than before, and the classic white color palette is timeless.
Once again, it's all mine.
But Dave, what do you think? You gotta learn to share. By taking the floor all the way down, now we have high ceilings. In fact, I don't think I've even seen ceilings this high in a bathroom before. And because we put in new floors, we did in-floor heat underneath, so when we turn that on, it's gonna be toasty on your toes.
This space is like a room unto itself here. I mean,
Oh, we
look
got
at
2
this.
showers. One for you and one for me.
Not likely. If that ever happens, then the large one's mine and the little one's yours.
That's fine. I'm going to have to sneak in when she's not there.
I have to say that this is way beyond my expectation, and I want to thank you absolutely with all my heart. It's just, as I said, much greater than we ever thought it was going to be.
Well, you are very welcome. We're going to back out and let you explore the entire house. Congrats again.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Okay, bye now.
No need for Glenda and Dave to plan another vacation, because with the renovation complete, they can enjoy the perfect staycation. Finding a home in the center of the city, close to culture and cuisine, meant a renovation was the only choice for these two. Jonathan worked hard to keep them together through one more reno, and in 6 weeks, with only one minor setback, this transformation is complete. Glenda and Dave were dreading another reno, but now, hopefully, they see how rewarding a renovation can be. I think Glenda and Dave argued over every aspect of your design. They gave you a lot of pushback. They were passionately involved in the project because they wanted it to be perfect. If they were passionately involved by going away on vacation, then I want to be more passionately involved. Yeah, I want you to. Yeah, go. Be very passionate. Thank you so much for the cake. That looks great. There it is.
Come on.
Did you personally bake this cake?
Of course.
Check us out on Twitter at Mr. Drew Scott, at Mr. Silver Scott, and hashtag Property Brothers.